It's Laynie and welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Leave it down below. You know I love hearing from you. I was bumming around, living my life today, wearing this attire, right? This is kind of my normal kind of day-to-day attire. I did put on some makeup, so I felt a little put together, but I'm in a very casual place today. Realistically, I know myself, and I know so many of you are going around living your daily life in a fairly casual state. And I was thinking, why don't I talk about great casual fragrances that I have in my collection? So that's what we're gonna discuss today, some casual reaches I have. If you enjoy fragrance content, beauty content, and a little bit of lifestyle content sprinkled on top, make sure you click that subscribe button, join the fam, you won't regret it. I will try not to ramble, and let's just get going. Honestly, the other fun thing about this video, this wasn't even on purpose. I would put every pick I have here in the affordable category, which is also nice because I know I'm on a budget right now. I'm sure so many of you are on a budget as well because times are tough out here. Everything's expensive and Christmas is around the corner. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I gotta start Christmas shopping. So when I look for something casual for me, I still want something that brings me an air of confidence, that still is kind of classy, but it's not in your face, over the top. I don't have to be dressed up to wear it. It still works, but it still kind of makes me stand taller. The shoulders go back a little bit. Some fragrances that you can actually find at Target, which is kind of funny. 3 of these are available. Actually, I think 4 things here in front of me are available at Target. That's kind of perfect. Easy for so many of us to find. This is Pacifica Dream Moon. I have over the last couple years tried to add in more clean products to my beauty routine. In the top notes here, we have herbal notes, pear and bergamot. In the mid, we have sugar, oat milk, pink rose, vanilla, and coconut. And then in the base, we have musk, sandalwood, and patchouli. I will be honest, this is not a powerhouse and this doesn't have the craziest longevity, but this is kind of the perfect size to fit in my bag and I don't mind reapplying throughout the day. To me, I do get a lot of that sugar and it's kind of a crystallized, almost a little burnt sugar. I do feel like this was probably inspired by Baccarat. They're not twins, they're not dupes, but you do kind of get that similar sugary airiness, and I really do enjoy that. I will be honest, I don't pick up the floral notes in here, but I do feel like I get a little bit of that pear. There's kind of a fruitiness in that crystallized sugar. What I really love about this, honestly, is that oat milk note. I think that does something really beautiful in here. It adds a creaminess, a smoothness, almost a frothiness to this, and that is what makes this special to me. I think this is cozy. It's yummy, but it's not too much. It's not overpowering. A little unique, but also a little familiar because that Baccarat DNA is all over the place now. That is Pacifica Dream Moon. Another fragrance available at Target. This is Mix Bar Coconut Palm. And I won't lie, I know coconut is kind of one of those notes some people just do not jive with. So don't let the name totally scare you. Yes, there's coconut in here, but I don't get coconut in like the truest sense or in a sunscreen type of way. And it really works with the notes. So let me tell you all of the notes in here. We have coconut, vanilla, woody notes, sandalwood, musk, salt, and seaweed. I will be honest, I do not get the seaweed at all. Do I get a little bit of the saltiness? Yes, but it is not an over-the-top, sweaty, salty fragrance. If you enjoy Skin by Clean Reserve, I think you will like the type of salt that is in here. I don't get an over salty vibe. I think it balances out the vanilla and the coconut really nicely. What I do get quite a bit of is that sandalwood in here, and I think the coconut and the sandalwood just blend together beautifully. It makes this like a very creamy, smooth, woody fragrance. I feel like this is one that is perfect for a casual office because this is a little bit elevated. If you work in the type of place that allows you to wear business casual, I really think this is like the perfect fragrance. And I really love that it is perfumey. I don't get that kind of kitschy, sunscreen, tropical coconut fragrance. I get elevated perfume that works super well in a casual setting. But again, I kind of get that business casual setting from this one. So if you haven't smelled it, get your nose on Mix Bar Coconut Palm. I think she is beautiful. A fragrance that I truly, truly love and is such an easy reach for me Also available at Target, this is Fineries Without a Trace. This is compared to Fleur's Missing Person. I have smelled that in person, but I will be honest with you, I have a very hard time picking that one up when I smell it in store, and then as soon as I leave, I have like no scent memory of it every time I smell it. I find this to be way more powerful. This still, I do believe, would fall in a very similar category, kind of that your skin but better. I'm wearing perfume, but I'm not wearing perfume, clean girl aesthetic. In here, we have notes of musk, suede, neroli, and cedarwood. I will be so honest with you, I usually really don't love anything that goes leathery. This is kind of that perfect suede note. It makes it lush and smooth. It adds a uniqueness, but I don't get leather handbag or leather jacket because I do not like that. The musk in here is so pretty. The way the musk, the suede, and the cedarwood work together is just alluring. And the neroli in here is so good because it's very faint and it just adds a very pretty floral note, a little brightness. It is not as neroli heavy as something like Love Don't Be Shy. If you don't enjoy that, I think there still is a chance you will enjoy the neroli in here because it's not hit you in the face neroli. As someone who doesn't love things that go too unisex or lean masculine, I actually really enjoy this. Like, this is a love in my collection. She's unique, she's effortless, she's a little bit cozy, a little bit sexy, but again, in a very understated way that makes this great for a casual outfit. That is Fineries Without a Trace. A fragrance that I think is pretty well loved by a lot of people, and I understand why, is Victoria's Secret Bear. Can we just for a second just admit the fact that Victoria's Secret absolutely nailed it with this packaging? I mean, I just think this is so beautiful. These are not cheap, but if you wait for the sales that Victoria's Secret runs, you can get these for a really great price. I got mine at one of their big perfume event sales. And she has the simplest note breakdown. In here we have sandalwood, violet, and mandarin orange. Like, that is simple. Those notes come together just impeccably. This is so bright and invigorating from those citrusy notes, like sunshine in a bottle, which I appreciate, especially now that it's getting dark earlier. The violet in here is really beautiful, a bit juicy, a little powdery, but it doesn't go too far into the baby powder realm because that is a turnoff for me. And then the sandalwood in here is just woody and cozy and warm and lovely. And again, this is just that perfect easy reach fragrance. When I want to feel put together, I want to feel pretty, I want to feel approachable, but I'm wearing leggings and a t-shirt, I can reach for Victoria's Secret Bear and know I'm gonna smell so good. So the next fragrance here is definitely the most expensive in my lineup. This is Letta's 22 Orris, but again, you can get really good sales. I always wait for when she does like a 20% off plus free shipping. I think full price these sit at $98, which honestly is still affordable in the fragrance world. In here we have top notes of pear leaf, freesia, and pink pepper. I love that. In here we have middle notes of orris, jasmine, lily of the valley, and in the base there is marshmallow musk, sandalwood, and moss. Perfumey without trying. This is, I'm wearing fragrance, but I'm not. You really could just smell like this because of your laundry detergent or your body wash. It really is another your skin but better type of fragrance. If you enjoy Glossier you will like this. Maybe a little bit brighter in a way and also less pink pepper heavy. So if you are not a fan of all the pink pepper in Glossier You, I do think trying a sample or trial size of this would be so worth it. I think the pink pepper in here does something really beautiful. This is a fragrance that definitely works all year round. I mean, any season, this just works. This to me is 100% wide leg dark jeans, flats, and a very cute white tee. On this day, I am not wearing leggings, I'm wearing actual jeans, and then I'm reaching for 22 Orris by Letta because I seriously love this fragrance. Look at the dent, okay? When you have a collection the size of mine, that dent says a lot. She has gotten used, okay? One that I will say I have trash talked, but there is a time and a place for it. So let me explain. This is Being Frenchy, which is also available at Target. Target is not sponsoring this video. I wish they would. But anyways, this is available at Target and it's affordable. It's a body spray. It is not my favorite vanilla in the world. I do not want to give you that impression. I do know a lot of people who really, really love this scent. I see it talked about a lot online. In here we have vanilla, amber, rice, and musk. That rice note is unique, and I definitely feel like I get it. There's something a little creamy and starchy even to this fragrance. This to me is a warm, cozy vanilla, but it's not too sweet at all. I find myself reaching for this a lot to wear to the gym this time of year where it's chilly. I also like this for like doctor's appointments where I don't want to bother people around me, but I want a little something on. This kind of is one of those that just makes you smell kind of nice, but again, not like you're really wearing something. This is not super powerful. I don't find this lasting super well. If I was going to go all day, I would definitely have to reapply probably several times. But I actually really like that about it. It's just easy, effortless, and super casual. That starchy note in here goes a bit Play-Doh-y to me in the opening. And that's where I'm always kind of like, I don't think I like this. But as it dries down and it tones down and more of that vanilla comes out, I do start to enjoy it. Again, not my favorite by any means, but I really do find myself reaching for this a lot on super casual days. It is being Frenchy Cashmere Vanilla. Next up, we have Saltaire's Santal Bloom. I really enjoyed this body spray. I've honestly really enjoyed most of the products from this line in this scent. The deodorant is very, very good. In here we have sandalwood, rose, amber, and jasmine. I get a lot more of the jasmine than I do rose. Honestly, I wouldn't realize there's rose in here, but I definitely can tell there's jasmine. So if you do not like jasmine, I don't think you would like this one because it's pretty jasmine heavy. This is a body spray again, so it's not a powerhouse at all. Would have to reapply throughout the day if I wanted this to be my all-day scent. But there's this creaminess in here that I think is the sandalwood and the amber coming together that I find really lovely. There is something a bit sensual to this scent, but it's not in your face. To me, this isn't date night sensual. It is just, I'm an attractive woman who smells really nice when I'm out and about running my errands. She's also a little bit, just a little bit like hair conditioner smelling. Not really soapy, but definitely like creamy, like a really scented hair conditioner that adds like that fresh out of the shower vibe that I find really nice, especially again for the gym or after the gym. That makes me feel put together and like I smell pretty darn fresh and clean, which I enjoy without going soapy. It does smell like a perfume or like a really scented hair conditioner, like I've already said like 4 times. You catch my drift. I know you guys know what I mean. This is Saltaire's Santal Bloom. That is my lineup for casual reaches in my collection. Let me know, what do you reach for on casual days? I would love to hear it. I always look forward to hearing your guys' recommendations. And then as always, please try to stay positive because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Mwah! I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.